two stalkers. Like, they both, like, are sneaking into her apartment, and they're like, I think somebody else has been here.
I love a dedicated man. Because that's just what I heard.
Yeah. One rents an apartment across from her just to, like, keep an eye on her. Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
So,
we got some good stuff.
added to the TBR, just as you should.
What up, you frisky little f***s, and good morning. And today in the love seat, we have...
Massery.
Oh, amazing. Now tell us a little bit about what you write.
I write steamy, spicy, dark romance, new adult vibes. Always dark.
Yes.
Always dark. That's the main thing.
What about dark romance really intrigues you enough that you wanted to write it?
I think I just, at my heart, I love a bad guy. And watching him, like, become a little softer for his lady, you know? Touches my heart.
That's the good. You know what I mean? When I'm sitting there going, he's just so rough around the edges, but so soft with her. That's like the only exception.
But when it takes a while for him to get soft,
Even
I'm like,
better. Even better. We love a man. It's just going to work for it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So Brutal Obsession pulled you into hockey romance. What surprised you most while researching it?
there are so many, I'm not a sports girl. There's so many rules.
Same.
And every single rule confused me. But once you get the hang of it, I was like, okay, it makes sense why they're blowing the whistle 18 times in a game. But at the time, I was like, whoa. And also following the puck. It gets easier to follow the puck if you're watching a game.
So are you a true fan now?
I am.
You're like, unfortunately correct.
Yes.
It came with the territory.
I've been watching like Olympic hockey. I watch teams that aren't my favorite teams.
I love it.
Yeah.
Dedicated.
Obsession.
I love it. Oh,
the Colorado Avalanche are my team.
Okay, that's the one. That's what we're rooting for.
Yeah, but now I follow players from other teams. So that's how you know it's bad, when you're like, ooh, like, oh, I like this player on the Sharks, and I like this player on the Blackhawks.
That's the only way I like sports. Are you kidding me? Yeah. When they walk out and they're hot, I'm like, that's mine. Yeah. And my husband's like, we don't root for that team. I'm like, I root for whoever is good looking. I don't know what you're talking about.
I was like, can I get all their jerseys? No, maybe.
I say yes.
Maybe.
So honestly.
Depends on the budget.
Yeah, exactly. So what does loving the sport, now that you're a big fan, add to your writing?
Ooh, I feel like it's easier to write the hockey because I love it so much. And if I'm like, oh, I don't know like this thing, I now have like a community of people who also like hockey like a lot. And they're like, oh, here's this thing. Like, here, I'll explain it to you. I'm like, oh, thank you. Went over this whole thing about like left hand shooting left, right hand shooting right. It's complicated. I had to have it explained to me like 6 times because I was like, I don't get it. And now I get it. So it's good.
I love it. I love it. You're like, I'm authentic. I don't know what you're talking about.
I go deep into the rabbit hole, and I'm like, was this necessary for 2 sentences? No. No, it wasn't.
But now you know.
But now I know.
The reading rainbow. The more you know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so people talk a lot about your MMCs.
Yes.
But your FMCs are also incredible.
Thank you.
What makes your FMCs so special?
Ooh, they're all different, which, obviously they have to be a little different. But I love that they are still like soft and gentle, but they don't give up. And they go through so much. And they somehow come out the other side.
And but that's the truth. That's why I read romance, though, is because I need to see the out, especially in dark romance. I need to see the other side.
You're like, wow, you are down, rock bottom, girlfriend. Claw your way up. And they do.
Yeah. It makes me go, I can do it.
Yes.
It's that nice feeling of like, I can do it too.
Yeah. Bottom of a spiral, you're like, if they can do it, I can do it.
I can do it. Yeah, exactly. So you have a major release coming in September.
Yes.
What can you tell us about it?
It's going to be, readers who read my Hockey God series would have met Camden Church. He's the captain of the Colorado Titans, which is my fictional hockey team, Colorado, of course. And so it's him and it's his best friend's sister. They meet in college, and he doesn't realize that she's, related to his bestie. Before things happen. But then, there's some and there's some stalking and
my favorite. Stop it.
We love and stalking.
Fictionally, but yeah.
Fictionally.
I am obsessed. I need to know, is there anything that you've written that's even shocked you to the point where you still think about it to this day?
You know what's really funny is there's this scene early on in Brutal Obsession. It's the locker room scene, I think readers commonly refer to it as. I was writing that at a writing retreat, and I wrote it, and I was like sitting around a table with like all my other author buddies, and I'm like, this is too dark, I think. Like this is a lot. And then they read it, they're like, no, but you could keep it. I was like, okay.
But you could.
But you could keep it.
Everything flamed in.
Yeah, no, it's the most talked about thing, I think, in that book.
No, I love it. Okay, I have a serious question for you.
Uh-oh.
I know. Prepare. Deep breath. Here we go. Okay, if you were stranded in the desert, what romance book would you bring with you? Okay,
I have been on a Riley Nash kick. Like this whole year, I keep reading his stuff. So yeah, I think I would bring Hold Me Under by Riley Nash, but also This Might Hurt. Yeah.
I love it.
If I could just bring his brain to the island with me.
Just in a jar. You know Pirates of the Caribbean, like, I got a jar right there. That just a brain.
And like plug it into a keyboard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You know what?
I'm so sorry, Riley.
That's the best answer we've received yet. So you know what? Thank you for paving the way.
I'm blushing.
I love it. I love it. Okay. Do you have a book boyfriend written by another Wild and Windy author attending?
Ooh, yes. Danielle Romero. I read Wicked Devil, and Roman is just like top tier, I think. Like he goes through a lot. It's like bully-ish. Light on the bully, but light on the dark. That's what I need when I read.
I love it. I love it. And I've been first of all, the sparkles, I've been eyeing them.
Oh yeah, it's very shiny.
This whole time. So tell me a little bit about this, please.
Well, speaking of Danielle Romero, she runs Baddy's Book Box, and we're besties. And she does a stunning special edition. So she did this Wild and Windy West exclusive.
Yes.
It has all black pages. And it's available.
And glitter.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if there's a way that we can zoom in just really. It's like Edward Cullen's skin glittery. It's so good.
That's a good foil.
Yes.
And I think there's probably overstock on her website probably after this. But yeah, you can see the real thing at her table.
I love it. I love it. Amazing. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the book.
The Puck and Coach's Daughter. This is basically the idea came from like, oh, the hockey gods, people love them, they're so dark. But they were like, I can't choose a guy when I ask readers their favorite. I'm like, well, what if a heroine couldn't choose either? So it's inspired by the darkness of the hockey gods. 3 guys, 1 girl. There's a lot of bullying. It's very dark. And she's the coach's daughter, obviously. But there's a little scandal involved. There's some rivalry going on. There's a goalie who's unhinged.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me a little bit of what unhinged I should be looking forward to?
Ooh, there's somnophilia, if you're into that. I feel like that's my favorite trope to write.
Yes.
2 stalkers, like they both like are sneaking into her apartment and they're like, I think somebody else has been here.
I love a dedicated man, because that's just what I heard.
Yeah. One rents an apartment across from her just to like keep an eye on her. Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
so
we got some good stuff.
Added to the TBR, just as you should. Got it.
And it's coming to traditional bookstores with Podium in March.
Yes!
Yeah, not this cover, but
that's, you know what, cover. Just in time for my birthday. So what I heard was this is a gift for me.
Excellent.
Understood. Yeah. Got it.
Hopefully any Barnes & Noble you walk into would have it. Fingers crossed.
You know what? I'm going to count on that. I'm going to walk in and be like,
give me this book.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes! Yeah. You've written bully romance. What made you want to go there?
It started with like the wave of bully like craze, I think, like as the trend was starting back in like 2019, 2020. And I was like, I could try it. Like, I don't know how much I'm gonna do great. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, he's being mean to her and I like it.
New kink unlocked.
Right?
Got it.
And then it was a game of like, okay, like how mean can he be? How mean do we go? But yeah, so the line is just always being pushed
a little further. You're like, let's just
yeah.
No, I
think Grayson is probably these guys are also this is probably the darkest bully. I think they push her into a a depressive spiral. Yeah, not great. They fix it.
They fix it?
As one does.
Redeemed.
Or 3 do.
And I know exactly how they fix it. What do you mean? And you know what? Connected the dots. I know how we fixed it. So good can really fix anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe like a little bit of an apology.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Not me just being like, there's my trauma. Just stuck right over the apology.
Like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You said sorry in the sheets. I love it. I love it. Are you willing to play a little game with me?
I sure am.
Okay, so we're gonna play a little red flag, green flag, okay? So I'm gonna give you some scenarios.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell me whether it's a red flag or a green flag.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? They show up, I feel like this is gonna be a green flag.
I know.
Okay. They show up at your house unannounced.
This is fictional, right? Like fictional guys, or are we talking real life here?
We could do a little bit of both. So
Okay.
tell me what you do in real life.
Fiction. Okay, real life. I had that happen in high school once. It was.
And you're like, it's not as fun as it is
I'm like,
written.
please, how did you get my address?
You're like, actually, this is really scary.
I was like, what are you doing? Anyway, fictional. Green flag.
Yes, exactly.
We like them dark.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
They kiss you to shut you up.
Oh, green flag.
So
This is probably bad. This probably shouldn't be a red flag, actually.
Fictional, green flag. Red flag.
No, because sometimes
touch me when I'm at.
sometimes I'd be rambling, you know? And I just
Yeah.
like
Okay,
flag.
that's true. What kind of shut up? If it's an angry shut up?
Oh,
No.
angry, you're gonna get slapped. Maybe I don't know.
Okay, they watch you while you sleep.
Listen, we are not Edward Cullen around here.
I'm also not a cute sleeper, and I know it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't need you witnessing. That.
I don't need you to see the drool.
No, yes, exactly. Honestly, drool is probably the least of my concerns at this point.
That's fair.
Okay, they have no social media.
Yeah, like that's
That's a little red flag. Like I'm not saying you have to be on it every day, but
in the year of 2026. What's
what
going
are
on?
you hiding?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you in witness protection?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
what's going
Are
on?
you ashamed of me? That's what I'm reading into
Why
it.
aren't you posting my face?
Why am I not your profile picture?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. They're 1,000 years old.
No, not for me.
If you look 1,000 years old, it's definitely not for me.
No, yeah, that would be it's like, oh, you're wrinkled everywhere.
I'm dead. There's not enough skincare.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're practically dust. No thanks. No thanks.
All right. They would actually for you.
Fictionally, green flag. Well, you know, within, but actually red flag.
Yeah.
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 Danger.
They call your romance books. Yeah. Just say you don't
No,
get it, and just
yeah.
say you can't down. That's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah. They think you shouldn't listen to spicy audiobooks in public. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah, like a headphone, or like maybe it connects to a Bluetooth accidentally, but like, you know, the
That
world's
was an
better
accident.
for
It's not
it.
like I'm walking around with it on speakerphone.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All those stories about like the car dealership, like, oh, my audiobook started playing. You know, that would traumatize me, but you know,
Yeah. You know what?
you get what you get.
It is what it is at that point. We're just educating the public.
Yeah,
It's fine.
those poor mechanics.
Okay. They actually threaten violence when other people flirt with you.
Okay,
I'm middle ground. It depends on what kind of violence.
That's true.
Truly.
Yeah, in this day and age, probably red flag. But fictionally,
For sure, a green flag.
yeah,
Fictionally.
you're gonna.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
To show me your loyalty. That's
Yeah.
what I'm.
Yeah, like I'm sorry, like she won't even look at another guy. I
Yeah.
guess, fictionally.
That's true.
But you know,
yeah. No, I love it. I
I
love
do be
it.
having friendships outside of like you know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Truly. Thank you so much for joining us today. This was so fun.
Thank you for having me.
Look into the public, your public. Look into the public and tell them everywhere they can find you because you need to be picking this up immediately.
You can find me on Instagram, author S Massery, Facebook, same thing, author S Massery. My Facebook reader group, that's probably where I'm most active and where you get the most unhinged material. The S Massery Squad. And then, yeah, TikTok, S Massery, newsletter, website, smassery.com.
Love it.
I think that's it.
Love lives here with Love on Demand.